Picture this: you live in America, the great USA, land of the free and land of freedom. So by these standards you should be able to drive any car you want to drive and enjoy, right? Well, this will be hard to know, but no, you can't. The thing is, some regulations that are used to govern the manufacturing requirements for safety and environmental concerns are different from country to country, so it's necessary to alter a car's design to meet those rules and norms. In some cases, when the Europeans or the Japanese create exclusive future classics, they face the trouble of creating versions to conform to US regulations, and most of the times it's just not worth the effort. Therefore, many never leave their home turf. The restriction on legally importing cars extends beyond exclusive, limited production vehicles tailored for affluent buyers. Numerous models, not just elite ones, remain confined to their domestic markets due to their mismatch with American driving preferences and tastes. Consequently, certain manufacturers limit their offerings for overseas export. However, there exists a loophole in the context of imported vehicles that haven't adhered to American regulations: the factor of time. There is a law established in 1988 prohibits the importation of any car younger than 25 years without undergoing a meticulous and costly certification process for road use. In this video, we will get to know the fascinating realm of a dozen cars cherished by American car enthusiasts, vehicles that are, or were, once barred from the US market. Stick to the end of the video, and I guarantee you that you don't expect the number one car in this list. This video is full of surprises, so let's start. Number 1. Volkswagen Type 1 Beetle. The legendary VW Type 1 Beetle dominated US roads for decades, captivating hearts until its departure from the market in 1977. Now, you might be asking, why include it in the list when there's still a sea of Beetles available? Well, after bidding farewell to the US in the 70s, this iconic bug continued its journey in Mexico, rolling off production lines until 2004. Despite the familiar exterior, the Mexican Beetle underwent subtle transformations. Picture modernized interiors and engine enhancements, even embracing electronic fuel injection during its final US year. Fast forward to today, classic Beetles are becoming prized possessions. Want the vintage vibe with a touch of the modern? Enthusiasts are eyeing the 97 Mexican builds. These gems boast upgraded fabric upholstery, a 4-speaker stereo system, a security alarm, and state-of-the-art halogen headlights. Importing a legal Mexican Beetle offers the best of both worlds: classic charm with a hint of contemporary comfort. Yet, the countdown continues as we eagerly await the green light for the ultimate 2004 Ultima Edition to cross the Rio Grande. Number 2. Fiat 126P. Fiat's influence spans across global roads, and a unique strategy for expansion involved licensing its products for production worldwide, establishing successful partnerships even behind the Iron Curtain. Yugoslavia, the Soviet Union, and Poland witnessed the creation of Fiat models through these collaborations. Enter the 70s star, the Fiat 126, also known as the Polski Fiat 126P in Poland. In the realm of communist Poland's planned economic policies, the 126P emerged as a rare gem, the car accessible to the public. Despite the limitations, it gained immense popularity among those fortunate enough to acquire one. While a sensation in Eastern Europe, the 126P never graced American roads, held back by diplomatic hurdles and the tiny 2-stroke engine's incompatibility with US emission standards. Yet, an intriguing American connection arises. In 2016, Tom Hanks shared a photo with a 126P during filming, sparking a buzz that reached the car's hometown. In a heartwarming twist, a 1974 model was restored and gifted to Hanks by the town of Bielsko-Biała, a gift he graciously accepted. The actor later auctioned the signed car for charity, blending a touch of Hollywood glamour with the resilient spirit of a small Polish town. Number 3. Rover Mini. When the British Motor Company unveiled the inaugural Mini in 1959, it birthed a legend. This pint-sized marvel has transcended its automotive roots, securing a spot in pop culture and standing tall as a quintessential British icon, rivaling the Queen herself in recognition. The Mini's debut couldn't have been timelier, featuring the perfect formula for success, a formula that stood the test of time for several decades. The original Mini, born from Austin and Morris dealers, boasted a 35 horsepower, 1,200 cubic centimeters engine. Its groundbreaking transverse front drive alignment, with the transmission and engine sharing the same oil, foreshadowed innovations later seen in the Lamborghini Miura. Despite its diminutive size, the Mini surprised with its roomy interior, attracting buyers in droves. US sales kicked off in 1960, lasting until 1967. While weekend racers reveled in the Mini's on-track prowess, its compact size faced challenges on American highways. Post-US sales, the Mini's production endured through changing ownership, eventually falling under Rover's management. Though it saw some updates, the essence remained intact, even after BMW's acquisition of Rover in 1994. The German stewardship, however, brought financial setbacks, leading to production halting in 2000. BMW then announced a modern successor, but these new Minis weren't road certified for the US market. Now, as the clock ticks to the 25-year mark, enthusiasts can finally bring these post-2000 Minis to American roads. Number 4. A Mazda Cosmo. Mazda stands as the sole torchbearer, having masterfully engineered and marketed Wankel rotary engines. The dynamic RX-7 and RX-8 sports cars graced dealerships until their phased exit in 2012, leaving an indelible mark. Rewind to the 70s, and Mazda exported the RX-2 Coupe and the Repu rotary-powered pickup, showcasing the versatility of their engineering prowess. Yet, the true rotary saga for Mazda has been embodied by the iconic Cosmo since the late 60s. In 1967, Mazda unveiled the Cosmo sports car, a masterpiece designed to introduce their revolutionary rotary engine to the world. Crafted with meticulous attention, these early Cosmos were hand-built in a specialized workshop, initially exclusive to the Japanese market with limited production. While the Cosmo name graced a couple of other models over the years, it found its true essence in Mazda's upscale luxury lineup. The final rendition, the Uno's Cosmo of 1990 to 1996, marked the end of an era. Powered by a distinctive 3-rotor 2.0-liter engine, boasting twin sequential turbochargers and generating a formidable 300 horsepower, it stood as a fitting tribute to Mazda's rotary legacy. Number 5. BMW M3 Sport Evolution 3. Stepping into the 80s, BMW took performance to new heights, unleashing modified versions of its standard production models like the M3 and M5. These sport-tuned marvels struck a chord with enthusiasts, turning a desire for a BMW sports sedan into a frenzy. While early M3s earned their legendary status, BMW elevated the game in 1990 with the M3 Sport Evolution 3. In a quest to meet homologation rules for Group A racing, BMW needed to produce 5,000 units, birthing the Evo 3. This thoroughbred, with only the hood shared from its predecessors, boasted a beefier 2.5-liter engine, featuring enhancements like a hotter cam, larger valves, and a free-flowing exhaust. The power boost was complemented by electronically controlled suspension, 18-inch wheels, and aerodynamic elements, including an adjustable spoiler, enhancing downforce. A mere 600 units rolled off the production line, none making their way to the US, crafted solely for racing homologation purposes. The Evo 3's astronomical value today tells a tale of rarity, with a jaw-dropping sale on Bring a Trailer in 2021, reaching an astonishing $245,556. This exclusive gem remains a testament to BMW's commitment to performance and racing excellence. Number 6. Jaguar XJ220. Jaguar's audacious foray into the supercar realm initially promised a true Jag V12 powerhouse, but took an unexpected turn toward a twin-turbo V6. Renowned for their sporting cars and race-winning history, the concept of a mid-engine supercar was a departure for the brand. Despite the unconventional path, the outcome was nothing short of spectacular. The XJ220, a gem that would define the 90s automotive scene. This supercar tale began as a grassroots effort among a few Jaguar engineers, operating on the fringes without official company backing. Working tirelessly on weekends and leveraging favors from suppliers, they pieced together a production-ready model. Jaguar set an ambitious target to break the 322 km/h barrier. While the promised V12 never materialized, leading to some disappointment among deposit holders, the twin-turbo V6 delivered a formidable 540 horsepower. The final design of the XJ220 was nothing short of breathtaking. Sadly, only 281 units saw the light of day as financial market turbulence halted sales, ultimately bringing an end to the program. With the XJ220's rarity, testing for US certification became impractical. Only a handful made their way to the US under the show and display scheme. Now, with over 25 years elapsed, these captivating gems can be unleashed anywhere, a testament to the enduring allure of the XJ220. Number 7. Lamborghini Diavolo Strosek. The Lamborghini Diavolo stands as a historic masterpiece from the Sant'Agata Bolognese company, and for Americans in the 90s, acquiring one fresh from the dealer was a breeze. However, akin to the original AMG's custom Mercedes modifications, a German performance company took the Diavolo to new heights. Enter Vittorio Strosek, a seasoned auto designer since the 70s, renowned for collaborating with manufacturers on new designs and crafting special editions. Strosek's expertise extends to custom variations, including the transformation of the iconic Diavolo. The Strosek Diavolo emerges as a singular creation, marked by clever styling alterations that set it apart. The customary headlights make way for small dual lamps with streamlined housings, rounded bumpers lend a softened aesthetic, and a modified spoiler adds a touch of flair. Unique paint colors grace these custom Diavolos, culminating in distinctiveness. Notably, the pièce de résistance comes in the form of peculiar side-view mirrors mounted high on the window frame, an unmistakable feature that immediately distinguishes it from any other model. Alas, these distinctive headlights and mirrors didn't align with US guidelines, making legal export a formidable challenge unless reverted to factory settings. While some of these Strosek Diavolos are now eligible for import, those modified after 1998 still bide their time, awaiting their turn to grace American roads legally. Number 8. Porsche 959. In the realm of 80s supercars, the Porsche 959 stands as the pinnacle of Euro power, earning accolades as the most advanced of its time. Born for the ill-fated Group B racing series, the 959 was a technological marvel, fully embracing the digital age with computers overseeing the engine, turbos, suspension, and traction control. Its avant-garde features, coupled with lightweight materials, rendered it a masterpiece, albeit a costly one that only the affluent in Europe could afford. News of this audacious project traveled globally, capturing the interest of wealthy enthusiasts, including Microsoft founder Bill Gates. However, attempts to import the 959 to the US hit a roadblock due to new import regulations, and Porsche was reluctant to invest in US compliance, which would necessitate crash testing 120 vehicles, a hefty expense for a handful of units. Unfazed by this challenge, determined enthusiasts embarked on a mission to find a loophole. Their tenacity bore fruit in the form of a new law, show or display. This legislation allows the importation of cars with particular significance and limited production, albeit with a restriction on annual mileage, not exceeding 4,023 kilometers. Thanks to this ingenious workaround, Bill Gates and a select few could finally lay claim to the ultimate Porsche. Number 9. Alfa Romeo 8C Spider. While Alfa Romeo boasts a rich automotive history dating back to the early 20th century, its presence in North America has experienced intermittent gaps. As an Italian marque, Alfa Romeo specializes in crafting smaller cars tailored for maneuvering through compact cities with streets that trace their origins to medieval times. The American market, dominated by larger vehicles, posed a challenge, leading to a limited foothold. In 1995, Alfa Romeo withdrew from the US market, recognizing the disparity in preferences. The hiatus, however, proved temporary, as the marque staged a comeback in 2008 with the introduction of the supercar-like 8C competition. This marked a cautious return, with only 500 units slated for production, and a mere 100 earmarked for the American market. Initially, only the hardtop variant graced US shores. Oddly, the convertible version faced regulatory hurdles, with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, deeming it non-compliant. However, A surprising turn occurred in 2016 when the NHTSA reversed its decision, declaring in the Federal Register that the Spider variant was substantially similar and eligible for importation. The 8-year delay in this determination, bypassing the typical 25-year limitation, remains a mystery. Nevertheless, it marked a significant development, allowing enthusiasts to experience the Alfa Romeo 8C competition Spider on American roads. Number 10. Porsche 964 Carrera RS. Porsche, known for occasionally channeling its focus on speed over comfort, introduced the Carrera moniker in 1973, signaling a commitment to pushing the boundaries of performance with its flat, 6-air-cooled engines. The pursuit of maximum power and optimized performance led to the inception of the Carrera RS in 1991, marking a new chapter in Porsche's quest for speed. Beneath the hood, the Carrera RS packed a punch with a 260 horsepower engine, but it was the meticulous weight savings that set it apart. The interior embodied Spartan simplicity, discarding non-essential features like carpet, power windows, power steering, air conditioning, and even a stereo stripped down to the essentials for a pure driving experience. Crafted as a true driver's car, there was a catch: it was exclusively built for European enthusiasts. Porsche, deeming US certification efforts not worth the undertaking, kept these gems in the old world for the first 25 years. For eager American enthusiasts, Porsche responded with the RS America. However, this variant, while an attempt to meet demand, was a watered-down version, retaining more weight than its European counterpart. Now, with the passage of 25 years, these sought-after models can be imported. Yet, the Carrera RS remains a rarity that tends to defy conventional depreciation, standing as a testament to Porsche's uncompromising commitment to performance. Number 11. Nissan Skyline R34 GTR. Nissan Skyline lineage traces back to the late 50s when it debuted as a Prince model, before transitioning to the Nissan brand shortly afterward. Initially inspired by American designs, the Skyline was conceived as a luxury model. Throughout the 60s, it evolved as a standard offering from Nissan, until 1969 marked a pivotal shift with the introduction of the first performance-focused GTR model, featuring a 160 horsepower inline-6 engine. The GTR would go on to carve its niche in automotive lore, but remarkably, none ever graced the port of Los Angeles with a left-hand steering wheel. Fast forward to the late 90s and early 2000s, where the R34 Skyline achieved newfound popularity, partly fueled by its inclusion in the Gran Turismo video game and its role in the blockbuster Fast and Furious movies. The R34, produced from 1999 to 2002, is poised for a surge in import demand as it becomes eligible in 2024. This anticipation may trigger a premium influx of these iconic Japanese vehicles into North America, as enthusiasts eagerly await the chance to own the most coveted model. As noted by Haggerty, previous generations of the Skyline have found favor among importers, but their peak popularity might have been reached. Nevertheless, the allure of Skyline models lies in their unique charm, particularly as none were ever manufactured with left-hand drive. This distinctive feature ensures that any Skyline, regardless of import eligibility, promises an intriguing driving experience amidst North American traffic. Number 12. Pagani Zonda. Horacio Pagani, a luminary in the realm of supercars, etched his name in automotive history through his significant contributions to the later development of the Countach and the Diavolo at Lamborghini. Driven by visionary insights into carbon fiber manufacturing trends, Pagani charted his course, founding his own company and gifting the world the automotive masterpiece known as the Zonda. Produced from 1999 to 2017, the Zonda stands as a pinnacle of craftsmanship, with a total of 140 meticulously handcrafted cars. Each Zonda houses a specially engineered Mercedes-AMG V12, unleashing up to 760 horsepower. Constructed from a blend of carbon fiber, aluminium, and other lightweight materials, the Zonda achieves an unparalleled power-to-weight ratio. However, exclusivity comes at a high price, with Zondas fetching over $1 million at the entry level. For aficionados, the Zonda embodies automotive perfection. Yet, this extraordinary experience remains a luxury afforded to a select few outside the United States. Zondas haven't undergone federalization for import, making them accessible only under the show and display rule, as highlighted by Ed Bolian. Interestingly, Pagani's subsequent creation, the Huayra, stands as a testament to his commitment to combining innovation with regulatory compliance, making it a fully eligible and compliant option for US enthusiasts. And there you go, 12 cars that are or were banned in the USA that you probably didn't know about. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are still here, I thank you very much. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, and leave a comment, I will answer them all. If you want to know more about car history, click on the video that will pop up. Feel free to check the rest of the channel and drive safe. Goodbye and take care of your four-wheel friend.